Welcome back to Four Sisters, where we will give you tips on self-care, self-awareness, self-confidence, and show you all the ways you can love yourself. So get ready to laugh, cuss, cry, and pray. How everybody doing?
Hey.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I feel like it's been forever.
It has
I
been
haven't seen y'all
forever.
in a while.
It's been like a month.
What? I was just trying to say.
It just made me tired.
I just was saying I miss y'all.
I missed you back.
Thank you.
I miss you.
Okay, vocals.
All right,
With the
listen.
vocals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With the runs. Come on, Red, run.
Oh
gosh.
Well.
All right, what are we talking about today? Dani.
Oh, we're jumping over. Okay, cool.
Wait, pause, because
What?
I feel like there's some stuff that we need to address.
What happened?
We've been gone for a minute.
We have.
Now we back with the jump off.
Oh.
Where have we been?
Well, I've been out trying to get my life together. I released my first book.
Yes.
I just
That's
ordered
about
it.
it.
On Amazon.
So Amazon, pick it up. Let me know what y'all think. Send me
Tell
some
them what
reviews.
it's
It's called Mama, Why is My Flower Wilting? And it's a story about a little girl who's being bullied, and her nicely melanated mother helps her get through the issues with a very engaging conversation with a lot of visuals. It's very, if you got some therapy, if we had therapists listening, it's very good for the therapy office as well.
It is a very good read. What you been doing, Cici?
You know, I've been out here in this private practice world, just
What?
trying to get my
Private practice world.
yeah, man, just trying to get my peoples out
Don't say
here.
too much. The feds might be watching.
You right.
And that's fine.
I've been out here in peace mode.
Hey.
Speak your truth.
Yes.
It's been nice. No longer.
What you been doing, Dani?
Girl, I got about 14 jobs. I'm just out here
Hey,
working.
you don't never get tired, but you got tired over my excitement.
No, just living life, you know. Been out here working and living life.
You've been out here wearing a lot of hats.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, too many.
Hats off to you.
Yeah.
Take some of them hats off.
Yeah. My goal is to do that very soon.
Amen.
And Sasha?
Oh,
I
mean, well, I just been working, y'all. Just been blessed and highly favored. You know, just working on some things and minding my business is all I can do, child. Just staying prayed up.
Giving honor to God for being here on today.
Amen. And so, you know, we have all been working on our own individual things. We've all had a lot going on, so we had to get our schedule back together, take a step back from the podcast. So this is going to be one of 2 episodes to close out the year. And then we're going to come back fresh, Bucky fresh in 2019.
Okay.
All right. So I'll kick it on over to you, Dani, now that they understand where we've been at.
All right. So in rants, reads, and the resolutions. So
you're making me exhausted.
I'm exhausted. It took me a lot just to lean up, but it's a lot. But so in rants, reads, and resolution, I want to give a shout out to Idris Elba for being the People's 2018's most sexiest man alive. First of all, he should have been before Blake Blue-Eyed Shelton, but you know, it's the whites.
Shelton,
I like
Blake is cute.
Blake is not Idris Elba cute. Blake is like,
he's got a
he's
very
that kind
deep
of cute
voice too.
He's melanin deficient, so he's
Blake
never going to be
Shelton looks
compared
like
to
every other blue-eyed, gray-haired
No,
guy.
he don't.
Yes, he does.
But he don't.
Okay.
We don't have to pit them against each other.
Let me pull up a picture.
It's not me putting him against them. It's just that Idris Elba is a type of sexy that you rarely see. Blake Shelton looked just like a lot of people in South Carolina.
Oh. Took it all the way to South Carolina.
Yeah.
They're beautiful people in South Carolina.
Yeah, that look like Blake Shelton. But that's neither here nor there. All I'm saying is it's been time. It's been time.
Well, tell your people to vote. Is it the people's choice?
No, girls.
I did.
But yeah, back to Idris being the People magazine's 2018 Sexiest Man Alive.
Who votes?
Nobody votes, girl.
Well, how
The whites, the sprites vote for him. The people on the magazine board. That's why Blake was there before Idris. Duh. They from South Carolina too. But to my real,
I don't endorse this message.
but to the people who are, this is make my message, but
What?
but to my real rant slash it's not a read.
A resolution?
Whatever. So it's gonna fall somewhere in one of those three. So the thing that I want to say is congratulations to Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. And the reason why is because that girl has been through a lot. With 7 miscarriages to birth a child in 2 years. 7 in 2 years. Like, my God, your body has to go through a lot. And so she went on Instagram and let us know that on November 7th, they had a little girl via surrogate, and they were so happy. I feel like the little girl already got her own Instagram page. Kivia, which is it?
Kavia, probably?
Kavia, James, Freeman Marshall. What was her name?
What?
James
Union
Wade.
Oh, she gave me.
I just made it such a Negro name.
You really did.
Every name is hyphenated?
No, she wanted her last name with the little girl. So it's not hyphenated. Well, her last name is not hyphenated. The little girl just has Union Wade.
Okay.
James Union.
James
her middle
Union
name.
Wade. Named after her uncle Gussie James. James Gussie. Is that not it?
I don't know. Ain't LeBron James, apparently.
Whatever. LeBron James. But so.
There are no facts.
I was going to pull it up, but I'm too tired to do that. But, so either or, she posted a picture of herself disheveled in a bonnet, in a hospital gown, with the arm bracelet. And she was in the baby, holding the baby skin to skin. And she was talking about how, sleepless night and how she's just been stressed. And, congratulations to her. Still don't get why she had to have a bonnet on.
I feel like that drunk right. Hey, the way they was talking about Crystal was on the read this week.
Listen. Crystal started hiccuping in the middle of that. I said, we know you drunk. We start hiccuping. And she couldn't stop. She told my son, if you get hiccups, shouldn't you drink more? She was like, go get my tequila and vodka. I was like, is that the thing that you're supposed to do? But, yeah, she was sorry. But I think the funny thing about it is that Instagram trolls.
And they're mean.
Trolls. They are trolls. They are the meanest of the mean. And they don't have jobs. And they sit at home and they're just on their phone thumb thugging all day.
Some of them have jobs.
Well,
so
they're in
still
detention or lunch. Places like that. In the shower taking selfies. But wherever they are not doing anything productive. Because my concern for the Instagram, now I just slipped into a read.
You did.
My concern for these Instagram trolls is that they nitpick the meanest things. And they just go in for hours.
Yes.
Like you look at, you'll start off and it'll be like 300 comments and it'll be like 11,000 later on. And it's like 982 people saying the same thing. And I'm just like, you should know. And so the thing about it.
I knew it.
And so I thought that's why you were looking at me in my eyes. And so the thing that bothers me is like these trolls really do see something small. Like I didn't understand why she was disheveled because she didn't birth no baby. But that ain't none of my business, and I'm not putting it on Instagram for it to be other people's business too. But those folks take those thoughts, those innermost little devilish thoughts that I have and I know, and they just harp on it. And then 982,000 comments later, you got to think, dang, she got to read this. She might see this. Her family might see this. Her mama might see this. People may see this. Right. And it's just like, Dad, just let her look disheveled for whatever reason it is. Let her have not had sleep, even though she didn't push nothing out her vagina. You know what I'm saying? But it just bothers me that trolls, and I feel a word coming. I feel a word. Trolls are of the devil. Yeah. It's like the devil just grabs whole people and sprinkle a little bullshit in their mind and just be like, say it.
Put it out. Revelations 5 and 7.
And it's just like, don't let the devil hold on to your mind. And speak it through your tongue, honey. Jesus!
She ain't never felt the spirit before.
I just want to say something. You tried it. But let me say something.
Never.
And it's something about the Instagram comments or the Facebook comments, because sometimes you go on a picture and it just be foolish. But the Instagram comments are the worst of the worst type of people in this world. Like, they're all Trump supporters in my mind. They're the worst of the worst.
I'm pretty sure they be on there dragging Trump too.
Yeah, they drag everyone. They would drag Jesus if they saw him hung on the cross. Like, why that nigga ain't got no better nails? Like, why he couldn't get gold nails? Why they got silver nails?
They really do. But sometimes
why he bleeding on his forehead?
Kiki and calling on that thing. I'll be like, ooh.
But that's
don't let the devil use you.
I know. Don't go to that party.
True, don't let him.
And every once in a while,
there's a
laugh
lot
on
of
there
people.
too. But I don't laugh on serious stuff.
Yeah, I don't laugh on serious
like
stuff.
that black guy that was up there because he had that volcano on there. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, because I laughed at them comments. I looked at those comments.
They're talking about some old Saint Nicholas. Woo, child. They were like, don't laugh at him because you could be next.
I think we need to move on. Because we get ready to go down a slippery slope.
Well, I was just pointing out the fact that the devil can't use you in a positive light. Because those were laughs that I needed in that day. But either or, you know, congratulations to Idris, congratulations to Gabrielle and Dwayne Wade, and I just need you trolls to just get a job. I'm done.
Or
pray.
All of the above. And do as most do. Get you a private group chat. If you ain't got no friends and the internet got to be your friends, you need to do some soul searching.
If you out here having whole conversations with people you don't know.
Ever in life.
And then be mad at other people who first. Like, what's wrong with y'all? Oh, I was gonna say that first, but you know, like, girl, sit Clorox. But either or.
Well,
what's next? I'm sorry.
Y'all remember when people used to have praying grandmamas? It ain't enough praying grandmothers.
Because they
out
grandma
here.
like 28.
That's what I was gonna say.
28-year-olds pray?
But
Girl,
not
I
like the
prayed at
grandma.
28, but I want nobody grandma.
Did you pray?
I did prepare at 28.
Let me tell you something. Because
I
when
don't
you
pray
got
all
a
my
grandma that's old, because they done been through
Yeah,
some things and they
old.
know. The 28-year-old just broke a nail the other day. That's all they know.
She's just trying to go to the beauty salon.
I mean, you got to have a real...
Matter of fact,
KK is 28.
She ain't nobody grandma.
I know, but she does more responsible things.
But she's like grandma.
Yeah, she do.
do I? I'm trying to do less.
She just bought a hot yellow
I'm trying to live my millennial life at this point.
Oh, God. Moving along. Jesus, what? Where did it go?
Oh, Lord.
I passed it on. I don't know who this came.
Well, guys, welcome back to Kay's Corner. So today we're going to help some of you miserable people on the internet.
That's a tough one.
That's a tough one. Because misery love company, and I don't want you to be in that type of company.
We the
As a
only
result,
love and
we're
light
gonna
on this
talk
podcast.
about
I said we the only love and light in this podcast. Me and Cici in this corner over here.
Listen, we're trying to help the people today.
Mm-hmm.
That's all. We're just trying to. We're
Just
just
a word. Let me go ahead and break the Zen code.
We're going to talk about the patterns of cognitive distortions, and distortions are just those.
What kind of sand is that? It's salt.
It is not. It is soft white sand.
Sure.
It is.
What kind of sand is that?
But the cognitive distortions are just those negative thinking patterns that kind of sort of can take over your mind and take you on this spiral into the dumpsters. And sometimes you pull people with you into that dumpster. So we're going to talk about 10 of the most common cognitive distortions. The first one, all or nothing thinking.
That's my BFF. You hear me?
People who think like this, the world is probably always ending for you. It's literally always the end. Like, I ate this chocolate chip cookie. I blew my diet for the year.
Yeah, I'm gonna start back in 2019 because I think that's a better option. Or it'll be like a Tuesday. I'm gonna start back on Monday.
Don't
like,
do
so
it.
what happens to the rest of the week? It's gone.
Sometimes we overgeneralize. You have a single negative event. Somebody cheat on you, and you think you're always going to get cheated on for all the rest
boys,
of
all guys,
all guys. Yeah, that's a good one.
Anytime you using all or never, you probably
All or
overgeneralizing.
Because there's always got to be an exception somewhere. A mental filter. You pick out a single negative detail and you dwell on that exclusively. So your vision of all reality becomes darkened. That's me.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, tell
It's
us
okay.
more.
No.
What do you do?
I pick out that one thing.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm so terrible. Like, it's just, yeah.
And if you listen to our 5 love languages episode, you will understand that, because I think you said one of your love languages that you kind of sort of feed off of is words of affirmation. And if your love language is words of affirmation, you are always going to pick out that one negative thing, no matter how many 15s of thousands of positive thoughts that you're going to get, because that's just what you fixate on.
Yeah.
Discounting the positives, like you reject positives experiences by insisting they don't count. That's y'all. What's
I do that every once in a while.
Sometimes, yeah.
Every once in a while.
Like, you know.
Yeah.
It don't matter that I ate a salad today because I've been trash all week.
And I do that about side teeth, and I don't know. I gotta stop.
Wait,
what?
Guy, yo. Like, I have
Pause.
What? Teeth?
Yeah.
Like teeth to the side.
Yeah, like people who are missing their side teeth. I don't.
You don't count the rest of their teeth.
No.
No.
I was like, why?
What?
So
no,
like, you could be the best person in the world, but if you don't have side teeth,
nope.
I'm like, but you're not.
What's the next one? What?
Nope.
No. No.
Jumping to conclusions.
My conclusion
That means you interpret these negative things as to be facts when there is really nothing factual about your way of thinking at all. So that can come in the form of like mind reading, or what we call fortune telling. Mm-hmm. Like you always think you know it before it ever happens. Like, I'll never get that job. I'm gonna flunk anyway.
Well, if you're applying to Duke, you're not gonna get it.
Who's applying to Duke?
No, I was just saying, there's places that you really can.
But people get hired at Duke.
Who?
I don't know.
I say I know a couple people that work at Duke.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
She went to the prestigious.
I really do. There's 2 people that work at Duke right now. I'm gonna call them when we finish.
Oh God. Magnification is number 6. That means you exaggerate the importance of your problems and shortcomings, or you minimize the importance of your desirable qualities. So you basically blow up all of the negative. Just blow it up out of proportion. Emotional reasoning. I do this a lot. You assume that your negative emotions necessarily reflect the way that things really are. So you feel terrified about going on airplanes. It must be very dangerous to fly. Or I don't like my mama's new boyfriend, so he must be a terrible person. I don't like my friends' friends, so she shouldn't be their friend. She shouldn't be their friends. I had that moment before.
I mean, I think we all have.
I think I announced should statements to my teen clients that shoulda, coulda, wouldas.
Mm-hmm.
The who? The shoulda,
coulda, wouldas.
Yeah.
Because that's when you think of should statements, you always trying to, I guess, measure up to something else. Like, it should be this way. It must be that way. It ought to be.
I should be smaller, yeah.
Oh.
Speaking of shoulds, did y'all watch the Red Table Talk from this week with oh, never mind. She told her to put her shoulds on the shelf, and I was like, ooh. because the white lady, the white lady that was the producer, my bad, was like, she should research more about being black or black history or something like that. I don't know what she was talking about.
So did the white lady tell her to put her shoes on the
She
shelf?
told her to put her shoes on the shelf.
Was them fighting words?
I mean, it sounded like it, but she accepted it.
Who, Jada?
Jane.
Jada told
No.
Oh.
What's Jane? Ain't that her name?
Oh, Jane Elliott.
Yeah, she said she told the white lady to put her shoes on the shelf, and I was like, you gonna let her talk to you like that? But she
You can't
did.
say that to Jane. Jane, the original.
She put
Adam and Eve. No, like she's very like she knows a lot
She
about
does.
history.
She's bomb.
About how civilizations are in Africa, we're in Africa, how we're really all black. Like she's real.
She broke it right on down.
Catch these facts.
And the producer, that white producer lady, she put them shoes right on that shelf, and she listened to what Jane had to say after that.
Dang.
But yeah, I think we all guilty of shoulds, especially like at this point in life, though, because like just looking around, like, man, I should be doing this, and this, and
like I should be on the couch watching TV, but here I am. Go ahead.
I'm gonna pluck her.
What is wrong with you? Labeling. Labeling is an extreme form of all or nothing. Instead of saying, I made a mistake, you attach a negative label to yourself like, I'm stupid. I'm a loser. I will never amount to nothing. So you always attach these labels, and they're normally negative labels to yourself.
Or others.
Or others.
Instead of like stereotypes.
Yeah.
Like all black people drink Kool-Aid.
Or Hennessy.
Oh, I think all black people drink Hennessy.
I don't. I don't regularly drink Hennessy.
Like, when I found that
Tequila kind of girl.
Eat watermelon, I was very shocked.
What? All black people don't
eat watermelon.
Yeah.
You don't eat
I eat watermelon with salt.
With salt?
Kind of nasty. Salt?
Yes.
Girl.
I eat watermelon from the field.
What that mean?
Like with
You
no
gonna pick
salt.
it?
No, I mean, no, but you know how they be selling the watermelons on the back of the trucks back
Don't
home?
all watermelons come from the field?
Yeah, so I just eat them
So
like...
make sure watermelon different.
I didn't say it was different.
You made it seem like it was.
I didn't. I said I like my watermelon from the field. From the field.
I ate mine from the food line.
There too. Came from the field.
I know.
I need no special things on it.
Oh, God, I was about to say, well, what you gotta tell me about other people's watermelons? Because
Right.
what am I eating?
She said I got mine from the Smith plantation.
That's what I was thinking. That's what I said. You didn't pick them?
Oh, God.
If you can't pick your own watermelon.
Pick them up off the truck. That's it.
Oh, God.
Well, yeah, I'm sorry.
So the last one is personalization and blame. So that can be attached to you. You can blame yourself for all things that are out of your control, or you can be the opposite. You blame everybody else for things that's not their fault either. And so you're always trying to find and pick someone or yourself to blame for situations.
Like, I ran this lady off the road the other day. And no, let me get there. Let me get there. I didn't run her off the road. She didn't die. She just missed her exit. And the reason why is because I was upset and she cut me off. And I blamed her for all the feelings of my day. And so then I was like, well, she must not reach her destination because I did not reach mine. And therefore, she missed her exit. So instead of taking North Hills, she had to go up and around and back.
I would like to say that her views did not reflect the rest of the podcast.
I'm over here praying because I just don't understand what else is happening.
Sometimes you really do gotta hit the gas on people.
You do!
In the traffic.
Because what you're not going to do is not signal,
Yeah.
get in front of me, and then slow down. So she tried to creep in my lane, and I saw her. I was like, no, you didn't put the signal on. And then she tried to do it again, and she tried to do it real swift, and I was like, skirt! Now what you're not going to do is cut me off. But I put my emotions into her, and I blamed her for everything and dumped on her where it wasn't her fault.
Mm-hmm.
She was just trying to get over. But there you go, good example.
I've been trying to work on road rage because I really be calling people all kinds of bitches, and I said I'm going to make a more conscious effort to be kinder in my vehicle So I just be listening to gospel when I'm on the way to work.
I reserve all my bitches for people at Walmart.
I be listening to sermons, so I can't say cuss words. It makes it more peaceful. Get to work. Nobody was a bitch today.
Have you been
Amen.
holding them in your prayer lately?
I think I stopped because we were doing all right. And I thought, okay, I can let it go and pray for somebody else who in need, but I got to get back.
You always gotta hold me in.
I've been doing a lot better. I told you, I've been listening to my gospel. I've been listening to my sermons or Super Soul Sundays. I just feel like I can't just be doing a lot of cussing whenever they're talking about deep spiritual experiences. It has worked, so I make it to work peacefully.
Oh gosh. Sometimes you gotta let it rip. You gotta get it off your heart. That's what God will want me to do.
And if I need to say a cuss word, I just hit pause.
See?
She know not. I know, Lord. She know not.
God ain't through with me yet.
You sure ain't.
Ooh.
A few reframing tips to help you guys to not continue to answer to these misery parties and live in your thoughts, because they don't make them factual. Thoughts are not facts.
That's true.
You should probably explore what's stressing you. We talk about journaling all the time. Just figuring out how to get in touch with you, because for some reason y'all got disconnected.
You saying us or you saying people?
Your feelings.
Oh, okay.
You and your feelings. Yes, you were disconnected from your feelings.
In the situations where you feel like there's no answers or there's nothing, like when you have that black and white thinking specifically, maybe try to find at least something small that you can change. Whether it should change the scenery, you just change it and maybe not change the situation. Leave. Find something good about it, or identify like what benefits, like what lessons can you take away from this experience. Our good podcast co-host over here, Dani, I think it was a lot of episodes ago. She taught me something really new. The A frog, that is one of the, like, I teach it to everyone now, because, and I also go to the extent of understanding, and I may be explaining it wrong. Listen, this is how I explain it. Dani gonna come back with me and get me right if I'm doing it wrong. But anyways, I tell people, I said, think of yourself as a frog. And what?
She said,
listen to my visual. Okay, this is how I had to connect to what you were saying. So if you were standing right in front of a frog and that frog was looking directly at you and you scared. Listen. I'm going.
Yo, this is probably better than any of the
let that
Yo, real tears, man.
Listen. Because
Okay.
apparently everybody else getting in my office, so it must be some truth to it. But listen, if you're looking directly at the frog and you scare that frog, what's liable to happen with that frog? Where's it gonna jump if it's looking directly at you and you scared?
On you.
On you. Impulsivity. So.
No visuals. I got it. Let's go. Come on.
So, going forward to how Dani taught me to understand it is like it's gonna, instead of jumping away from the danger, it stops thinking and it does just impulsively responds and it jumps towards the danger. And that's why I say think of yourself as a frog in situations. Well, not a frog. Don't be a frog is what I tell people. Is the A, Dani said, is this situation gonna harm you? Is it keeping you alive? Did I get that right? Mm-hmm. The F is for feelings. Is this situation, are you basing the situation off of your feelings, or is it an R, reality? And then the O, how are other people going to respond to you? And the G, what is your goal? What is your overarching goal of the situation? And
ooh, man, you saved that.
Email it to you.
That wasn't right?
I mean,
you did good, girl. You brought it right on back. Because, child, when you said think of yourself as a frog, I died.
I meant to say don't be a frog. Because when the frog, like, I mean, when you think it.
You got it.
So, I mean, all my clients seem to get it.
It
and then come
is.
back and be like, I thought about what you said and it worked.
It does. It sounds good. I love it.
Like, whatever, y'all.
When you said think of yourself as a frog, I was like, now I don't remember.
I did not say the frog. I said the frog is looking directly at you.
In his eyes.
No.
Yeah.
If it's facing you and you scare it, where is it gonna jump?
I'm gonna tell you something.
Towards you.
If I see a frog, I'm running. I don't
You
know.
gonna run, but
Well, I had a pet frog, Jimmy the cricket.
No.
He lived
did I ever tell you about Jimmy?
Nope. Yeah, you did.
And then somebody ran him over.
Yeah.
He probably jumped towards the tires.
Impulsivity. He didn't go
wasn't
through a
thinking.
frog.
Oh,
Ooh,
God.
He wasn't thinking.
that was
Don't
good.
put suicide on my Jimmy. Jimmy did not commit suicide.
It wasn't intentional.
Jimmy was out here minding his business and somebody ran Jimmy over.
Did Jimmy get out the way?
It's not about how you get out the way of a
Because he jumped in the road.
You're not about to put suicide on Jimmy. That's what you're not gonna do.
You just gotta come into acceptance.
One last thing. Sometimes, guys, when you're having these irrational thoughts, you just gotta laugh stuff off.
Mm.
Sometimes humor. Dani will send us 1,000 memes.
Yeah,
I love her.
I keep them.
She'll bring us back every time when we're going the wrong way. But sometimes you really gotta discover some humor about whatever you're going through.
Mm-hmm.
It just lighten the mood for the moment. That's all you need. If you can lighten the mood for a moment, you can get through the rest of it.
Yeah, just go on Facebook. There's like a million views on there. Just scroll and you'll find.
I tell my clients, if you're being completely irrational, you just need to distract yourself. Don't try to do anything else. Distract yourself and then come back.
And with my all or nothing thinking, normally when I get to the point where I'm like, all right, either I'm doing like everything or I'm doing nothing at all. I choose nothing at all, but really it's a mental pause. It's a mental break. I'm allowing myself to de-stress versus like just saying nothing. So I kind of like reframe it and saying, okay, I'm not choosing nothing. I'm choosing to just de-stress, go away, and then come back to it.
Yeah.
Like my diet.
So
I'm gonna come back to it.
That is all I have for you guys on this corner.
Right around the time
today.
I see the doctor on my 600.
oh my gosh, that was such a good corner. Thank you so much for telling us about these distortions or thinking errors, because we really be out here. Danny really be out here having all of these distortions. That's why she on our sick and shut in list right now.
I wait for this damn milkshake again. I'm so tired.
What is the milkshake gonna do? It
I
got
need
caffeine
sugar.
in it?
No, what's
That is not kicking
What is
in.
really gonna kick in is the bubble guts.
Yeah, I don't understand how that's gonna wake you up. I don't think it's gonna really wake you
Sugar
up.
always wakes me up.
No,
That's
it's
how
not
the
working.
cookie
Where's
is.
the cookie?
I ate it.
Well, it's not waking you up. Did you go to
She
sleep
gonna
today?
get home and then
Man,
she
I've
gonna
been up for a while. I done got so tired.
You worked today?
Yeah, I had 2 pints of water.
Oh, okay. You always at the work. You went to work too? Okay. Boom, boom. PP.
Lord. What is this?
I
question?
can't.
Okay. Moving right along. What do you got for us this week in the sister circle?
Don't be doing my questions because, first of all, I'm not going the route of cognitive distortions completely. One very helpful reframe tip that Kay saved for me was gratitude. Sometimes whenever you're being negative Nancy in your mind, the reframe is to think about what is going well in your life. And so in the spirit of Thanksgiving coming up this week, I was like, okay, so maybe we could spend our sister circle discussing gratitude, things that we're grateful for, pilgrims and shit.
Turkey.
All
I
right.
don't mess with colonizers, so you need to put somebody else in there.
I was getting ready to say something, but it's completely inappropriate, so I'm going to move on. All right. Question number 1. What is something that you're grateful for?
Life, health, and strength. No.
So basic.
But for real, I'm grateful for y'all. I really am. Y'all, between this group chat that we have and the rest of the group chats, y'all keep me sane We haven't been talking lately, and it makes me sad. But y'all keep me sane. So I am grateful for using my support system more effectively lately.
Same piece.
What you grateful for, Dani?
Alright,
I just gave you a circle.
We're trying to bring you back from the thinking
I
hours.
am grateful for
The things that
roof
you have
over
done.
my head, despite the fact that y'all be throwing shade at my house.
Who threw shade at your
Sasha be throwing
house?
shade.
I'll be throwing shade at her house
did.
because she need to throw the whole house away and get a whole
What
new one.
you need to do.
But
is
I'll let you
work-
live there because you pay for your bills.
Yeah. My house. Houses have woes, ups and downs. So, it's just like a relationship. So I am thankful for the roof over my head that does not leak anymore. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, but knock on that wood. I don't want to next week. I'm grateful for my car, even though my check engine light is on.
Listen, what is happening right now?
But that's okay because I'm also grateful for the appointment I have at the dealership on tomorrow. Oh, Monday. No, seriously. So I'm grateful for my bank account, my savings account, and family, and my nieces because they cheer me up all the time. Yeah, that's about it. And my mama now.
Is it your family?
That's my family.
You see it? Several different variations of family. Shout out to all of them.
Let's see. I am thankful for everything that they just said. Plus, I'm thankful for more peace.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thankful for growth and opportunities, new opportunities. I'm thankful for my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ.
Yes.
No, but I am, but I'm just in a good,
Goodish.
I'm in a goodish place. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice.
I'm never going last again on any of these questions because as you were speaking, I was like, dang, okay, so said that, okay.
You can say whatever you want.
So I'm grateful for everything that you guys have already said. And you know what? Lately, I've been catching myself being grateful for like some corny stuff. Like I was talking to my clients about gratitude. We were like doing this gratitude game. And I was like, you know what? I'm really grateful for the sunshine. I'm really grateful for, like the fact that I have running water and clothes. And I was like, this is a very positive shift because and then it made me think about the fact that like I am really grateful for just like healing because old me would have been like, that's some hippie ass shit. But now I'm like, yo, I'm just grateful for being freaking happy.
Amen.
Happiness in my control. So, boom.
When the devil removes those things that are not unbeknownst to you.
Someone.
The devil did? Jesus did. I mean to say Jesus removed
What if
you should have a better day.
What if I did?
That would have been a word.
But that's neither here nor there. So, number 2. Who is someone you are grateful for? Which we kind of already.
My mama.
Just one person.
One.
Just one?
One.
Well, my kids come in a collective.
Okay, kids.
Well, as a collective, I'm grateful for my children and them with my husband too. Why gotta be one person? That's
I
mean.
know, that's kind of
I don't
hard.
know.
My family, then. I'm just going to put my
Yeah.
family and my
Right.
friends.
So y'all all cheating? Is that what y'all doing? Did y'all make new rules? Collective? Is that a one person thing? Y'all are foolish. I'm just like, well, I can't say one.
So how you gonna say
my collective family?
How you gonna say one triplet?
I'm gonna be thankful. I mean,
Oh.
well, that won't be my thing. I mean, it could be. Now
What's
that
your
you said it,
thing?
I guess I gotta say it.
What's your thing? What was your thing gonna be?
You said it the last time.
Who you thankful for, girl?
Nobody, actually. I was gonna say I'm thankful for my damn self.
Okay, now.
I like that.
Thankful for me.
Check in with you then.
Yeah.
All right then. All right.
in your feelings. I'm grateful for. I'm cheating too. My family, my friends.
You literally gave us the question.
I don't kind of follow the rules sometimes. Do what makes me happy. Okay. What life-changing event are you grateful for?
Not working. No, I'm just kidding.
I
I was going to go there. But
As
know
a
the feds is
collective,
Hey,
them feds been watching. They gonna have to keep watching because they see the come up.
you know what? I ain't even
Feel
gonna do them. I ain't even gonna do them like that because I'm grateful for them.
grateful for 'em.
Because we all met each other there.
Yeah.
We all were able to go
Grow.
through different things and grow and learn and build from there. And now we are
I'm a great employee
bomb.
at another place because of them.
Yeah.
Because like they definitely taught me
Hurt,
the
heal,
in
repeat.
and outs, of like
Mhm.
paperwork and overwhelmed and like how to learn like how to step back, and so they definitely taught me a lot. I will say that.
They helped me to end negative relationship cycles. I never knew that you could be in a toxic relationship with your job, but my God.
Yeah. And they still sending out death threats, but that's neither here nor there.
I can see clearly now because the rain is
I
falling.
can see, girl.
I still get a little mist.
Yeah.
You almost
It's okay, girl.
one for them, one for that.
What
I
are
would
you?
say, go ahead.
I don't even know what the question was.
What life-changing event are you grateful for? It can be positive or negative.
There's so many. I mean, there really are so many life-changing events that I'm grateful for. I mean, I became a mother. If that ain't life-changing, I don't know what it is.
Oh, this year? It was just in general?
In general.
Oh, okay.
I don't know. There's so many. There's so many life-changing.
Well, I guess we'll go with Dani's rule and say this year.
28.
Yeah, I thought you said this year. That's why I was like, wait.
Well, that's a good rule. Thanks.
Well, then I will have to. I mean, the biggest life-changing event this year has been me stepping out. Well, it's two. Stepping out on faith and clearly doing the things that God has called me to do with like church and stuff like that. I'm like,
what you been doing?
I'm moving on forward.
Okay.
You want to seminary?
She be keeping us on the out.
You can't have friends like me going to seminary. It's either me or seminary.
She gonna choose the Lord.
I'm trash.
And then just taking a leap of faith in, in my work life and doing something totally different. So,
mine's gonna sound like sad, but I really do feel like so I've had a lot of death this year, and I will say that the one thing I've learned this year with like it seems like from February to just like last week, death has just been snowballing. But it's also made me appreciate life a lot more. Like, I think I take every day for granted. I think I really live, like, on autopilot. Whereas, like, most of the time, I'm just waking up and doing the same thing every day. And there's no, like, feeling, no, inspiration or motivation behind it. But I've noticed in this last few months, since February, I've really focused more on, like, being intentionally happy and doing things intentional. Like getting out more, doing stuff by myself, doing things that make me happy, and just focusing a lot more on like just being whole in a sense, and just kind of seeing it as you don't know when your last day is, so you truly have to live like every day with intention and purpose. So I would definitely say that.
That's good. As deep as you've been all episode. That's what's up, though.
My running somebody off the road and then understanding
That was
my
funny.
blame was to put on them.
That was deep thought reflection.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was deep too. But
Child, I can't.
anywho,
What's yours?
I already gave it, didn't I?
Life-changing event?
I did.
You did not.
To me, honestly, I will be honest.
We arguing over the fact you ain't say nothing. Like
The whole 2018 has been a life-changing year for me. Like, we started the podcast. That was stepping outside the comfort zone. Like, I went to my first conference, like, signed up for my first book, released my first book, like, getting ready to end, doing my first speaking engagement in my hometown in 2 weeks. Like, the whole year have just been, like, I'm grateful for the whole year. Honestly, this is the first year that I've said, like, geez, it's not enough time for me to do it all. And I needed to slow down for a couple of days so I can get everything in. Getting ready to go on my cruise so I can put my thought stuff on.
Is that a thought call?
I don't know.
I didn't know what that was.
Sound like a Nextel trip. What is happening?
But yes, I want to take the therapist hat off and put the Cardi hat on.
Okay.
Money.
You know what? I will say the thing that I'm grateful for this year, outside of like the whole year, but when I made the decision that I was going to apply for that retreat and go to freaking Vermont by my damn self, that was like life-changing in the year because it was like everything about that trip was like completely out of my comfort zone. Like, I stayed at some random white lady's house in Vermont in an Airbnb in a basement. I know. It was like I could die. Like, I literally was on her porch at 1 a.m. getting the key from under from wherever she had hid it, and I was like, I'm in this white neighborhood, and it was like right in that time where everybody was dying for like going to white people's houses for stuff. I was like, I might die. Yeah, this is true. I was like, this could very well be the end. But it wasn't. It was a very nice and peaceful trip. And I think, probably not. But I did it, and it was wonderful. And I had a great time in Vermont, and I had a great time at the retreat. And I think since then, there have been so many times whenever I'm in situations where I'm like, I cannot, that I have decided that I can. So that was like a, I can do hard things kind of moment.
Amen.
To
your growth.
What do you got going on?
I'm sorry. I just clicked on this. Ain't got nothing to do with nothing. I just clicked on this thing, and the headline was "Gospel Singer Taking Heat for New Christmas Song Full of Love."
Listen, that's the what's his name? I just want to make it to heaven. The dude is saying Dietrich had it. He got a whole baby making album.
It's a Christmas song.
And the saints need.
They are here for it. He said them cookies with them cookies.
What?
The cookies in the kitchen. I thought it was R. Kelly. Y'all gotta listen to it.
I was still on the way home.
Listen.
He said
they need love.
God made.
Whatchamacallit them got a love
cookies.
album that just came
and
out
the cookies.
too.
Tamala
and there's several.
I'm pretty sure it ain't. They got.
They got a love in there. They love loving. They love loving.
It's human.
Mm-hmm. They out here showing you the human part of the religion of the Christianity world.
Amanda.
Well, he put it was for married couples only, so that's what he did.
How you gonna tell me?
Yeah, like what you gonna tell me? I can't buy that album. Married couples. Is he married?
He is married.
He
He put a disclaimer on that thing.
I mean,
married. This is not secular music.
Sex and Christmas go together, but I mean,
well, if you want to wrap that cookie up,
what?
Okay, just cut all of that.
So next time,
I'm gonna leave my phone alone.
Whoa, a memory.
What is the next question?
That's kind of the same. A struggle.
Go ahead, girl.
What's a struggle that you're grateful for?
From this year or just in life?
In life.
When it happens, I don't feel grateful. But after I come out of it, I'm grateful for all of my struggles. I have been through several of them. And, hey, I still go through them. But, without the struggle, sometimes you just don't even realize or understand how blessed you really are.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say that, don't laugh at me because I'm being real serious when I say this. I'm grateful for. I had to lift my arm up. I don't know why I'm so tired, but I'm grateful for my weight struggle. Let me
I'm gonna let you finish.
Let me go ahead. So the reason why I'm grateful is because growing up, I always had this mindset that in order to be attractive or beautiful or whatever, you had to be a certain size. And so when I would get larger, I would have this mindset of like, you're not attractive, you're not, until you get back down there. And I've had this yo-yo with weight. But in this recent struggle I've had with my weight, I've actually built my self-esteem and confidence to say, no matter what size you are beautiful no matter what. And that's something that has been a consistent struggle for me. Because like when y'all used to talk about how skinny y'all were, I've been fat since like 98. So
oh, like back in the day.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like,
cause y'all were like, yeah, I used to be a cheerleader, and that's why my nails are bad because I used to
what? I can't about stand. More like that.
Sound just like a stepper.
You right. But no, but either
like
way.
A hater.
But no, y'all, I was a size 2.
Who said that?
One of y'all was a size 2. It's probably you.
I ain't claiming it.
I don't know that
y'all all look like y'all was size 2 in the face.
I was a 6.
I might have.
My prom dress in my closet was a 6.
At one point I was, but it don't
I
matter.
just got quiet.
First of all, actually, I've never been a 2. Because women's clothing come in odd numbers. So I was either 1 or a 3.
Because you were juniors.
Yeah. I still wear juniors.
I was wearing women's.
Oh.
Let's wrap it up.
Moving on.
So the struggle of weight has helped me determine that it's not about your size, it's about your confidence. So I'm sexy no matter what size I am.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
You stupid.
Walking across the mirror.
Woo!
You are so rashy.
She is.
No, this is
She can't wait.
I don't even come wrong.
Listen, that is my song.
It is a good song.
with the zip up.
What you
Mine is the other one by her and Partisan. That one I like.
I don't
It's
know
so
any
many
of
of
these
them.
songs.
Partisan. Oh God. Go on, say yours and I'm gonna pull it up.
Okay.
Sorry.
Oh, I'm saying something. What I'm saying?
What's
My struggle.
Your struggle that you're grateful for?
I don't want to go this deep.
But I didn't. I generalized.
In life,
Mm-hmm.
I'm actually grateful now that I'm coming out of it for actually my depression spiking. I'm grateful for it because it opened my eyes to understanding how much I was struggling and how much I was choosing to do by myself. So I'm grateful for that whole struggle because I don't want to go there no more. Not saying I won't have my days, won't have my moments, but I don't want to go there for that long. I don't want to stay. I just want to visit. I don't want to visit, but if it needs to come, it will come. Take it in waves. What Tyler Perry say? I hope it comes in waves and don't hit you like a tsunami. He told that at Aunt Riri's funeral. He told it to the family.
I didn't see it. I was on a boat.
He said, "Grieve as you need to grieve, so it won't hit you like a tsunami." I use all things.
I love it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess similar in that same vein, I'm grateful for trauma. Like, I would say, life for me ain't been no crystal stair. However, you know what? It doesn't bother me anymore because I can see the usefulness in so many other things. Like, I will have a transparent moment. Like, I really had like a cry in the car on the way here because I was just really, really thankful and grateful for a session that I had today, or just like therapy in general. Like, I feel like I am 2.0 in my role as a therapist because I ain't just talking the talk, I'm walking the walk too. So it's like sometimes I get off of work and I'll be like, thank you for these experiences because I can really connect and people are really benefiting because of things that I never thought I would get through. So that's mine.
That's a big one.
I'm gonna be deep in 2019.
All or nothing, baby. And the song is Backing It Up.
How McQueen and I thought that was the whatchamacallit. Who sang it?
partisanly.
Girl, I thought that was
partisan
that light skinned boy off of P Diddy label.
Huh?
That light skinned rapper.
French Montana?
French Montana. That's what I thought it was. He sounds like French Montana.
So
first of all, if it was French Montana, he would have said Montana. Like he doing every song.
This whole time, because I was getting ready to put it on my Ratchet playlist, and I would have not been able to find it, huh?
No, you wouldn't have.
So I'm gonna add it to my Ratchet playlist.
Boy, you've been frustrated about 400 French Montana songs. Like, I can't find it.
I probably would have put some of the lyrics in Google.
I'm good for singing the Google. Like, what is this song? Bad, and I sing it just like the song on the radio.
You talk to her?
Yeah, we talk about Google all the time. She popped up in my session earlier, and she was just like, "What did you say?" I was like, "Not now, Google."
Foolishness. All right, so to round it out, taking a break from gratitude, what is something that you are looking forward to in 2019?
In 2019, I am looking
forward to.
Yeah, is basically just continuing to step and take leaps out on faith and put my creativity into play full blast. Because once I realized that I am not short of creativity and that it's not about me putting something out where people can steal my idea and things like that. The Lord gave me the gift of creativity. Mm-hmm. So if I want to create a movie, create a movie. If I want to create a book, create a book. If I just want to create an agency, I'm going to create an agency because it's the creativity inside of me. And nobody can take that. Mm-hmm. And so me understanding that, and everybody ain't going to be here for it too. Yep. I'm clearly understanding that. Mm-hmm. But that was my fear for a long time. I need everybody to be here for it. I need everybody to be on board. No, I'm learning that right now. When you have to self-publish because ain't nobody going to look at you because you're not Michelle. You're not Tiffany Haddish. You're not a big name. No, I'm saying like you're not a big name. No, we all want to be Michelle now. Mm-hmm. But because you're not them, you get overlooked and you may have a skill just as good. Mm-hmm. So I'm learning that I have to create my platform, and then if they look, they look. If they don't, I just continue to push on through. Because half of the people ain't make it to where they need to be until later on in life. But if I'm doing what I need to do, it'll come. Yep, that's what I'm holding to.
I think similarly in 2019, I'm looking forward to coming out of hiding. Mm-hmm. And so
who you have?
Everybody.
Yeah. I be doing like a bunch of behind the scenes kind of things, so I think that as the year is coming to a close, I'm becoming more and more confident in the things that I've been doing or the things that I do. Mm-hmm. That I have really been like, oh, that's not that big of a deal. And shout out to Nikayla because she really got in my ass the other day about me just being complacent. And it's true. Like, I need to stop just showing you guys or telling my family and friends things that I'm good at and or my clients, and really share the wealth of stuff that I have to offer. So I'm looking forward to stopping this game of hide and seek and seeing what happens. Mm-hmm.
It ain't 2019 yet. This is just
no. This is a 2019 question.
I know. I think I'm looking forward to having more confidence in myself and allowing myself to really grow. I've taken some leaps in life at this last part of the year, but I just have a feeling that once I wrap up some of these other things that I've been holding on to, I'm looking to because I'm talking. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to letting go of some things so that I can move forward with confidence and letting go totally of fear because that still bothers me a lot. So I just want to come out of my shell. I don't even want no shell. I just want to get rid of it. I don't want to be no
a hermit.
I don't want to be there. I won't come out of my shell. That's what I'm looking forward to. And you know what? Side note, you can keep it or not, but I am looking forward to in 2019 having a better relationship with you, because I know that we're all cool, but I feel the least connected with you. Yet you are not. I'm not, and it's not a bad thing, but I feel like you are my equal, and it's kind of sad that I didn't know that, because some of the things that you've already come out of, I'm like, dang, I feel like I was going through that too, and I don't know that of you. So I'm looking forward to having a deeper relationship with Michaela.
Okay. We need some pajama nights.
You my equivalent, but don't get no ideas. What's your thing? I'm just kidding. I kid.
I'm too tired to go back and forth.
That is such a first.
I'm just so.
It's such a first.
So
I mean, you could have stayed in that position.
I mean, I didn't know if you could hear me or not. That's why I was just like, Lord, let me just hold my feet to the chair. What was the question?
Oh my God, what are you looking forward to?
Oh yeah, what I'm looking forward to in 2019. I would say just new beginnings. It's a new year. I think for some odd reason I feel like 2019 is gonna be a lot different than 2018. Maybe it's because it's gonna be no death. But like 2019, I feel like it's just a start. So it's just like I feel like a lot of things will happen in 2019. I just don't know what they are.
What kind of things?
I don't know.
What kind of things do you want to happen in 2019?
I do want to sell and buy a house. Cause you know, trolls. But and
live in your house?
No, our city across from me.
Mm.
But I want to buy a new home. So to me, that's a new start. So my goal has been to really focus on like fixing my house. So I've been really like putting a lot of money into my house to fix it, to sell it. Because the market is good and I can make like 60 G's off my house if I do it right. Mm-hmm. So and then put that money into it.
That's a nice down payment. Mm-hmm. You can come out with the same payment.
Yeah, that's my goal.
Okay. With a nice house.
Yeah, that's my goal. But a new house, I don't know, relationship, kid. Mm-hmm.
What?
You see how she slid that in there real?
For these three trolls.
Hey, you better go over there and get you a thigh dress.
I'm gonna go get some thought wear or something. No, but no, it could. I'm not saying it is. It's just it could be things that could happen because I really just don't know. The only thing I do know is my house because that's something I'm actively working on. But everything else could just fall into place. Who knows? I ain't getting no younger.
I'm rooting for you.
Man, who knows?
I'm going to a wedding.
You I'm
looking forward to a baby shower.
Mm-hmm. Y'all been trying to plan my baby shower for like 3 years.
Right. No, I like babies. They're cute.
Della needs somebody to,
I know, right?
Get her business off the ground.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, she got you.
New starts. That's what I'm looking forward to. Mm-hmm. I'm also looking forward to our podcast finally taking off because y'all been so busy and trash at the same time. So yeah, calm down.
Well, thanks for that resentment. All right, guys. I love for you. I love you all. That's what I was trying to say.
I love for you too.
I don't know. I love you all. Thank you for participating in Sister Circle. And one thing I'm looking forward to is just seeing all of the things that we're going to do together and separately in the new year. Because this is exciting times for us.
And it don't matter which one of us blow first. 4 Sisters is attached. So whatever you're doing in 2018, get it together because 2019, whichever one of us go, it's going to be one of us.
Yeah.
The podcast is going to.
Oh.
So understand that.
Y'all going to church?
I will be at the church. That's all right. If we need to be at the church,
I'll go to church.
We will be at the church.
I went to church last Sunday.
You just don't invite us.
First of all, y'all are sitting in the church. I put the computer on the TV.
Bye.
Worship it. This is praise and worship all up and through here.
That.
Any given
Nah,
time.
this I ain't saying no praise in this apartment.
Did you say?
Forgot to swap them shit down like,
Oh.
First of all, me and God are tight. So, boom.
You ain't
What you got? Boom. What you got for us, Cici?
Well, speaking of God, I thought that I would come back and do a Bible verse for gratefulness. So I picked Philippians 4, verses 12 through 13. It says, I know how to be brought low, and I know how to abound. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. I can do all things through him who strengthens me. So basically, this is what he's saying here is that, and this was Paul who was talking. He's been through a lot in his life. And but in all things he has given thanks, and he's seen the ups and he's seen the down, but he is just saying that he's grateful for all of his struggles. And so sometimes when we feel the way that I feel often, and I'm like, God, why is this happening to me? I have to take a step back and realize that, things happen for a reason. There's a purpose in your pain. There's a purpose for everything. You might not see it right then, but there is, and there's growth to be made and to get out of your comfort zone in other areas. So it's always a way for you to be thankful. So that is a reframe. So whenever you're going through some stuff, there's going to be an out. There's going to be a way out of it. And so there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. And so I just want to keep you with that thought and just keep pressing forward.
Yes, ma'am.
Amen.
Thank you for that sprinkle
You're welcome.
of the Jesus.
Well, you can follow us. I mean, because no one's going to jump in there.
You always do it.
Do I? Okay. You can, because I always be trying to wrap this up. The awkward side. So you can follow us on Four Sisters Podcast, Four Sisters Podcast on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter. You can also listen to our podcast on SoundCloud, Spreaker, iTunes, and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Thank you all. See you in the December.
Thank you guys for listening.
Bye.
Bye.